I'm Candace Schaefer with In a Word, your weekly communication tip. Contractions. They're convenient, but are they correct? Contractions are words and phrases shortened by omitting letters. The missing letters are usually replaced by an apostrophe. I say usually because some contractions are so ingrained in our language that we don't even recognize them as contractions. Take the word goodbye. Goodbye is a contraction of God be with you, but the apostrophe is long gone. You may have been told that you should never use contractions in formal communication. Some language pundits even say using contractions is lazy writing, brought on by a lack of regard for propriety. In truth, contractions have been a part of our language since Old English. So why is the contraction maligned? Let's examine the facts. Would it have been more correct for me to say, let us examine the facts, instead of let's? Omitting the contraction here gives a stiffness and detachment to the writing, making me sound, well, snooty. Contractions are discouraged in formal writing in part because they create a conversational, even personal tone, traits frowned on in most formal discourse. Contractions are also discouraged when writing for an international audience because they can make the work more difficult to understand or translate. In circumstances where contractions are appropriate, why are some accepted and others shunned by writers and grammarians? For example, wouldn't and its are seen frequently in writing, but the contractions ain't and y'all are considered non-standards. Wait, y'all is non-standard? Why, them's fighting words if you're from Texas, all y'all. Even an article on Southern language in The Economist defends the use of y'all as handy, saying there is, in fact, room in the market for a new second-person plural pronoun. Visitors to Texas typically realize the value of y'all within 48 hours. So why isn't ain't considered to be a standard contraction? Well, for one thing, it's imprecise. According to Merriam's dictionary, ain't can stand for the words am not, are not, is not, have not, or has not. And what about my line, them's fightin' words? Take apart the contraction there and you have a subject-verb agreement error. Them is fighting words. That won't fly in most situations, even in Texas. Mostly, though, ain't and them's just lack social status. People tend to associate them with non-standard and informal language. So, should you use contractions? Sure. Well, maybe not them's and ain'ts. Just keep your reader and purpose in mind. When you want a more casual tone, contractions just aren't a problem. This has been In a Word, a program made possible by the Texas A&M University Writing Center and a production of KAMU-FM on the campus of Texas A&M University and College Station. For more writing and speaking tips, visit our website at writingcenter.tamu.edu. I'm Candace Schaefer, helping you make every word count.